Hi, my name is Gary James. I'm a managing partner in the Meridian, Mississippi office with Summit Wealth Group. This setting that we're in is a little lake near our home called Oak Tibby Lake. This is a lake where my dad and I used to fish a lot when I was a kid. Subsequently, I now have brought my boys over here and we fish here quite a bit as well. Well, why is that important? Because financial planning is not about just accumulating a big pile of money or a big pile of assets. It's about your life. And my dad systematically saved for years and years through his 401k as a factory worker, and because of that was able to retire in a comfortable lifestyle and get to do what he loved, one of which was fishing. So all of that is said to say this, is that financial planning, investing, is about life. It's about your goals. It's about doing things for those people that you love. Basically, my entire career has revolved around accounting, finance, financial planning for over 30 years now. And I think that's one reason that I really appreciate being a part of the Summit Wealth Group. We really do try to help our clients focus on planning. It's very easy with today's 24-hour news cycle to get caught up in what the economy is doing or what happened in the Middle East or whatever the story of the day may happen to be. A financial plan allows you to focus on what you can control. We don't control economies. We don't control decisions made by the government, but we can control how we invest, how we save, how we're focusing on the goals that we have in place. And I think that's a real strength of Summit. We have an entire department in our firm committed to nothing but financial planning. We have a staff of CFPs, people with decades and decades of experience that will help us to help you achieve your lifetime goals. You know, I always think about when it comes to planning the story of Alice in Wonderland, if you've ever read the book or seen one of the movies, when Alice comes to a fork in the road, she asks the Mad Hatter, you know, which fork do I take? Where do I go? And the Mad Hatter responds back, well, where are you going? She said, well, I really don't know. And he said, well, it really doesn't matter then which fork you take. And that's kind of what we see, unfortunately, a lot of times with prospective clients is they really don't have that focus on where they're trying to get, whether it is retirement planning, education planning for their children, legacy planning for succeeding generations. It's really, really important to have that roadmap laid out, and it helps you to focus on what you can control as opposed to things you don't control. You know, there's a study that's updated every year, and it looks at rolling 20-year periods for returns for investors and compares them to the S&P 500 index. Every year, pretty consistently, investors, a typical equity investor, underperforms the S&P 500 index on those rolling 20-year periods by 40 to 50%. Now think about that. They're giving up almost half of the return that they probably should have received. The issue is not that their investments were bad. The issue is their behavior. They're watching that 24-hour news cycle. They're buying things when they probably should be selling things or selling things. Bottom line is they're reacting, not acting based on a logical plan. And that plan is what helps avoid these types of behaviors. If you choose to look at utilizing Summit as your financial planner, what can you expect when you come to our office here in Meridian? One, very much a family atmosphere. We have an experienced staff. We've been together a long time, pretty laid back, and we want you to feel that way. We want you to be comfortable, like you're in your own living room talking with someone. What we do in the initial interview, the initial consultation is free, and we basically sit down and try to figure out, are we going to be a good fit for you as well as you trying to be a good fit for our firm. We want you to see what are your goals, what are your plans, what are the things that are important to you in your life. You know, I've told many clients over the years, if we do this relationship properly, I'll either go to your funeral or you'll go to my funeral, one of the two. And that's really our goal. We want long-term established relationships. I mean, all of us have children, for example, who may be spendthrifts or parents who may be dealing with Alzheimer's. Whatever the case may be, we want you to feel comfortable being able to share with us the things that really are important in your life.